Hello, and welcome to the Tool Shed, brought to you by Aykaza.
There are many aspects of a problem that can be improved. In fact, sometimes your problem is so big it may consist of many small problems. This makes it difficult to know where to start your problem solving with your team. Over 100 years ago, Wilfredo Pareto found that 80% of the problem was due to a few critical causes and that 20% of the problem was due to many trivial causes. This is known as the Pareto Principle or 80-20 rule. The Pareto chart is a simple tool for sorting your data related to your problem and visualize where to focus your efforts. It does this by looking for patterns that visualize the critical factors which contribute the biggest impact to your problem. This way you don't waste time on trivial issues. Aside from using count data or a number of observations, you can also use data on amounts. For example, cost, time, or weight. This is useful to help see the financial impact or the amount of time consumed related to the defects being measured. So next step is to look at how we create a Pareto chart. Let's take an example that you can follow along. A pizza delivery service gets a lot of customer complaints, and the team wants to know what is the cause of the problem. The first step is to decide on the classification of customer complaints. Together, the team has decided to look into these 4 areas: delivery, wrong pizza, customer service, and the homepage, as their issues related to customer complaints. The current belief with most team members is that delivery is the main reason for customer complaints. To create the Pareto, the team has collected data on the frequency of observations or defects, in their example, related to the type of customer complaint. In our pizza example, the team has collected over 100 customer complaints, resulting in 70 customer complaints related to wrong pizza, 17 customer complaints related to delivery, 6 related to customer service, and 4 for the homepage, with 3 in another category. Each group is then plotted, starting with the group with the most observations. The last step to complete the graph is to show the cumulative percentages for the total observations. Pareto charts are constructed with data that measure the number of observations, such as defects. These observations are classified into categories used in the graph. In the figure shown, the left vertical axis shows the number of defects, and the right vertical axis shows the percentage distribution for each category over the total defects. The horizontal axis lists the defect categories, starting with the most frequent one on the left to the least frequent on the far right. The rest of the categories are in order of magnitude. So in our pizza example, the team has 70 observations for wrong pizza, 17 observations for delivery, 6 for customer service, 4 homepage, and 3 other. Each group is then plotted starting with the group with the most observations. The last step to complete this graph is to show the cumulative percentage of total observations. For the pizza team, wrong pizza and delivery are the major areas causing customer complaints. The team decides to work on the wrong pizza, not as originally expected, only on the delivery service. If the team wanted to, they could further explore the category wrong pizza. Here is an example of what they had done. They found that most of the customer complaints of wrong pizza were caused by wrong toppings and the pizza being cold. A Pareto chart is very useful in bringing the cooperation of all those involved. This tool shows the magnitude of the problem and provides the team with a common knowledge from which to operate. Therefore, it is important to involve all the team members in building the Pareto chart. Consider using Pareto charts in communication with your team and stakeholders. It will avoid decisions based on opinions and allow everyone to focus on the cause with the highest payoff. To wrap up this video, here are a few tips to help you get the most out of your Pareto chart. If you already have data, you can use this data to get an idea of the type of categories for your Pareto. For the collection of the Pareto data, you want as much detail as possible. This will allow you to dig in deeper later on if needed. Start with 3 to 5 groups to get an overview, and then if needed, use another Pareto to dive in deeper into the details. If you see a lot of groups with little observations, you may need to try different categories. I hope you found this Pareto tool useful. Please subscribe to the Aykaza channel below. For more information, go to www.aykaza.com. Thanks a lot for your support.